Siala greets him with a cold stare, mocking him. Are you here to turn yourself in and become a hero? She has no idea what's coming. Egoistic bursts into laughter. That Pahad SFX says it all to him. The idea of being a hero is the ultimate joke. His eyes glow with a dangerous red hue. He reveals his hand. He's there for Seola Lee, the true shadow ruler of Yusong Group. Siala doesn't flinch. She roasts him back, calling him a babysitter for Stardust. That wink, pure boss energy. A wide shot showing the luxurious office filled with laughter. It's a literal battle of wits between two masterminds. Comic relief? Siala's spirit beast is just yawning. Even with the tension, this little guy couldn't care less. Egoistic acknowledges Siala as the mastermind of the original story. He knows she's a player who shouldn't be underestimated. The tables turn. Siala starts to feel the pressure, wondering what this man of mystery is truly planning. The psychological blow. To make you a proposal, Seola flinches maybe because proposal sounds a bit too romantic in this context. The ultimate cliffhanger. Team up with me. An alliance between the villain and the mastermind is officially on the table. Egoistic doubles down on his offer, clarifying that he's looking for a partnership. That smirk tells us he's holding all the cards. Sudden scene cut. We see Stardust enjoying a meal when she suddenly gets a chill down her spine. It's like her hero instincts are screaming. A classic Stardust moment. Confused and holding a spoonful of mango, she wonders what that strange sensation was just now. A split panel heightening the tension. Both sides can feel that something big and potentially dangerous is brewing. A flashback or a screen shows a public persona Egoistic as they love it. Right, you're loving. Back in the office, Siala's gaze turns sharp as Egoistic brings up the idea of a righteous hero. Egoistic goes straight for the jugular. I know it's all just a mask. Your goal is to take over the country, isn't it? Instead of denying it, Siala gives a mysterious smile. Then Egoistic drops the ultimate line, I'll help you with that. Siala slams the desk and stands up abruptly, dismissing his words as baseless nonsense. The room turns cold as Siala unleashes her powerful blue aura, threatening to punish Egoistic right then and there for his audacity. Egoistic calmly places a USB drive on the desk. This is the bait, a heavy piece of leverage for their upcoming deal. He walks away with total confidence, leaving a frost-covered Siala behind. He casually mentions he knows all about her secret moves to take over companies after the Hanyun Group's collapse. A close-up of Egoistic's mysterious gaze. He calls this USB a small token of his sincerity, but we all know it's much more than that. He vanishes into a cloud of purple smoke. Leaving her with a parting promise, I'll be back in a week. Siala is left utterly speechless. A close-up of Siala's trembling hand slamming onto the desk. All that boss energy from earlier. It's completely gone. The big reveal. Siala leans over, drenched in sweat, gasping for air. Turns out, she was just putting on a front her heart, almost stopped from the sheer pressure. Egoistic's image haunts her mind. She realizes she drastically underestimated just how dangerous this villain truly is. A wide shot shows Siala, alone in her massive office, staring at that tiny USB drive, a small object carrying massive secrets. The name Egoistic looms large, marking his undeniable presence as the ultimate player on this chessboard. Time for a mango break. We see Egoistic out of costume, happily enjoying mango ice cream with his sidekick. Talk about a 180-degree turn from that terrifying villain persona. Check out this influence. Social media is blowing up over Egoistic, describing him as a villain who wields incredible power over Korea's politics and culture. Is he really a villain, though? Many see him as an anti-hero. Siala realizes he didn't just find her, he targeted her ambitions perfectly. Siala's smirk says it all. She finally admits it. He really had me dancing in the palm of his hand. He's a master manipulator. Staring at the USB, she faces a dilemma. Does she even have the luxury of refusing such a tempting offer? The power is too close to ignore. Click. The decision is made. Siala plugs in the drive, officially entering into a dangerous partnership with the world's greatest villain. Look at that folder name. Information needed for Seola Lee's takeover of Korea, complete with a cute emoticon. Egoistic's sense of humor is top tier. Pure shock. Her eyes widen as she scrolls through the data. Egoistic didn't just give her tips. He gave her a god-tier blueprint for power. That ambitious grin is back. With this information, her timeline has shifted. She's going to achieve her goals before the year is even over. I can put all of Korea under my feet. This shot is pure villainous majesty. Siala is no longer just playing the game. She's taking it over. Sudden scene shift to business station. We see a tired-looking guy. Is this our mastermind in disguise? He's already sighing about doing this again. 1 week later, Egoistic shows up at business station looking totally drained. He's already complaining about how much of a pain this commute is. Back in the office, Egoistic is acting like he owns the place, casually petting Siala's white cat. He asks, "Were you satisfied with my gift?" Siala gives a satisfied smirk. She acknowledges the USB's worth and decides not to pry into how he got such top-secret data. Egoistic brings up the proposal again. Siala officially signs on, stating, "I see no reason not to work together." Egoistic drops a short good. Siala shoots him a sharp look, noticing he's already dropping the formalities. Totally relaxed, Egoistic leans back and says, "We're allies now. You should do the same." He's getting way too comfortable. Siala hands over the contract. Egoistic thinks it's just the usual let's work well together corporate fluff. Oh, how wrong he is. Plot twist. The contract says they must meet at least once a week. Egoistic is losing it every single week. Siala playfully throws his ally's logic back at him. She's clearly enjoying forcing him to visit her more often. Close up on Egoistic's exhausted face. The commute from Seoul to business killing him. Siala's final jab. "If you don't like it, I can always come up to Seoul." The negotiation is getting intense. Egoistic wants once a month, while Siala pushes for every 10 days. Finally, they settle on meeting every 2 weeks. Siala flashes a triumphant smile as they finalize the deal, leaving Egoistic with nothing to do but sigh and accept his long-distance commute. Siala suddenly flips the script, asking point-blank why Egoistic is so obsessed with the hero, Haru Stardust. She's figured him out. She compares his actions to power-leveling a game character, helping Haru grow through his villainous stunts. Egoistic realizes she's sharp as a tack, while Siala frankly admits she's actually jealous of the attention Haru gets. She points out that Haru's popularity skyrockets every time he pulls a stunt. Now, she's about to ask for a very strange favor. The shocker of the chapter, a blushing Siala asks Egoistic to terrorize her just to boost her own fame. An incredibly awkward silence follows. With their faces so close together, Egoistic is completely frozen in disbelief. Egoistic responds with a painful forehead flick. He literally knocks some sense into her, calling her a crazy hero. Exhausted by her unhinged request, Egoistic wonders aloud if that's something anyone would ever say to a villain. Seola Lee's fooling. Now, she's jealous that Stardust gets all the special treatment from Egoistic. Even our Mastermind has to admit she has a point. Here's the technical reason. By getting rid of the Black Calamity, Egoistic accidentally nerfed Siala's growth. She's not powering up like she's supposed to in the original story. He finally gives in. Egoistic agrees to terrorize her, and Siala is absolutely thrilled, asking really. When, like a kid waiting for a gift. But wait, there's a catch? Egoistic sets a condition, asking for a favor in return. The plot thickens. He starts explaining the deal, and for once, Siala looks completely serious as she listens to his proposal. The hilarious twist? He wants Siala to constantly talk trash about him to Stardust. Cut to poor Haru, looking absolutely baffled by whatever she's reading on her phone. Siala stares at him like he's a total weirdo and asks, "Are you some kind of pervert?" What a perfect comedic way to end the chapter.